Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome again to the training session series conducted by the e-learning center with the cooperation of Deanship of Development and Quality. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all to today's session that is related to the adaptive learning intricately and the integration between the technology and personalized learning strategies that has become a crucial in our rapidly evolving educational landscape. Adaptive learning, powered by the advanced algorithms and artificial intelligence, offer a transformative approach to education by doing instruction to meet the unique needs of each student. During this session, we will explore the adaptive learning principles, their key features, and their significance in various education contexts. We will also discuss how emerging technologies like the AI and the machine learning are shaping the future of education, making learning more personalized, efficient, and engaging. So I look forward to sharing the insight and engaging in the meaningful discussion with all of you. Thank you again for joining us, and let's dive into the just fantastic world of the adaptive learning. Adaptive learning. What is the mean of that? Adaptive learning is an educational method that uses technology to do the learning experience to the individual needs of each student. By leveraging data, analytics, and artificial intelligence, adaptive learning systems dynamically adjust the presentation of educational material based on a student performance, learning style, and progress. So simply, if I explain the adaptive learning, that is an educational method which is used in a technology and also learning experience of individual needs of each student. So we are just making it by leveraging data analytics, some of the artificial intelligence, the adaptive learning system, dynamically adjust the presentation of educational materials. So we are focused on the students' performance, learning styles, and progress. Let's move towards the some of the feature of the adaptive learning to giving us a more understanding about this technology, this terminology that is adaptive learning. Some key feature which is the personalized content, the real-time feedback, and there is the other one is the data-driven adjustment, the engagement and motivation, and the scalability. So these are the different kind of features. If I explain what this mean on the personalized content, learning material and exercises are customized to the match the student current knowledge level and the learning pace. So if we are talking about the real-time feedback, the student receive immediate feedback on their performance, helping them to understand mistakes and correct them quickly. While you're talking about the data-driven adjustments, the system continuously collect data on the student performance and use this information to adjust the difficulty, type, and the sequence of the task. The motivation and the engagement is by providing a learning experience that is neither too easy nor too difficult. Adaptive learning system aim to keep the student engaged and motivated. And the scalability feature of adaptive learning can be applied to various educational levels and subjects, so from primary education to the professional level training. So these are the different kind of the features which are mandatory and the core part of the adaptive learning to make us understand about it. Now the question is, why do we need such kind of the technology to make it personalize the thing? We do need just a focus on the special one needs because these are mandatory part of the today's education system. Because adaptive learning holds significance importance in the special education for several reasons, like individual learning path. Students with a special need often have diverse learning requirements. Adaptive learning provides personalized instruction, doing to each student's unique abilities, preferences, and pace, ensure they receive the support they need to succeed. Also, addressing weird learning styles. Students with a special need may have different learning styles, visual, auditory, some other. Adaptive learning system can present information in multiple formats, accommodating these varied learning preferences and enhance understanding. Real-time feedback and support, which is important. Immediate feedback helps students to understand their mistakes, learn from them promptly, and for students with the special needs, they can be crucial in maintaining the engagement and the fostering a sense of achievement. So this is also for the empowering educator. With the adaptive learning, teachers can receive detailed insight into each student progress and challenges. This data empower educators to make informed decisions about instructional strategies and individual support, enhancing their ability to address the needs of their students effectively. While we're talking about some flexibility and accessibility, the adaptive learning platform often incorporate assistive technologies such as text-to-speech, speech-to-text, and customized interface, making learning more accessible to students with physical, sensory, or cognitive disabilities. So if I wrap up overall, the need of the adaptive learning can transform special education by providing a more responsive, personalized, and effective learning experience for students with special needs. Technology that adjusts the learning experience based on individual needs. Let's explore the different aspects of adaptive learning to make it more understandable as an educator. Why you need to be understand these kind of terminology, because you are the main head, you are the decision makers who will transform your content according to the need of the student. If you don't know about the needs of the students, you will not able to create a content. So today's session is basically for you to make a mind and make giving you a different varieties and different kind of perspectives that how you will be able to make your content, which is equally distributed to the also the special needs students and the general students as well. So the students, we do have a different kind of students. So all we are here to facilitate all kind of the students. So to facilitate all kind of the students, it's a big responsibility to the instructor to make the content which is visible to all the perspectives. If I'm talking about the personalized learning path, as you know that this is the core part of the adaptive learning, that is personalized learning path. Okay, let me elaborate it. When we are talking about personalized learning path, we just doing a content delivery. Like adaptive learning system, customize education content to align with each student knowledge level, learning pace, and preferences. This ensure that students are neither overwhelmed nor bored, but are interested in consistently challenged at an appropriate level. When we are talking about the individualized instruction, the system considers students' strengths and weaknesses, creating a unique learning path that targets specific area needing improvement while reinforcement strength. Flexible learning is also a part of the personalized learning. Personalized learning path allows the student to explore the subject and topic in a sequence that make the most sense for them rather than following a rigid curriculum. This flexibility can be especially beneficial for students who may need more time on certain concepts or who can move quickly through others. Real-time feedback. If I elaborate this terminology, the real-time feedback, that immediate correction and the reinforcement. Students receive the instant feedback on their performances, enabling them to quickly understand and correct the mistakes. This immediate response helps to reinforce learning and build confidence. Also, we talk about the motivation engagement, which is a very mandatory part for the even for the special needs students, even for the other students who are connected with the screens. They need some engagement and motivation to connect with the screen. While we are talking about the technologies, the e-learning environment, the distance learning environment, these are the some mandatory parts which we need to be built in our content. The real-time feedback keeps students engaged by providing continuous interaction and encouragement. This constant stream of feedback helps maintain a student's interest and motivation. Informed instructions. For educators, real-time feedback offer valuable insight into how students are performing in real time. This information can be used to adjust the teaching strategy, providing additional support where needed, and also ensure that the learning objectives are being met. The third one is data-driven adjustment. Data-driven adjustment is a terminology which is connected with the data. The performance tracking, how we will do that? The adaptive learning system continuously collect and analyze data on a student instruction, performance, progress. This data includes the test scores, the time span on a task, and the types of error made. Also, when we talk about the dynamic content adjustment, that is based on the data collected, the system adjusts difficulty, type, and sequence of tasks presented to the student. This ensures that each student is always working on material that is appropriately challenging. Personalized recommendations, that the system can recommend additional resources, exercises, or topic for further study based on the student progress and need. These recommendations are data-driven, ensuring they are highly relevant to the student's learning path. While you're talking about the predictive analytics, so some advanced adaptive learning systems use the predictive analytics to anticipate the future performance and the learning needs. This can help educator to just do the intervene early if a student is likely to struggle with the upcoming material, providing different kind of primitive support to them. So these are all the things which can help the educator to make the content now to be rearranged for the student according to the data analysis, or also can be redefined for the upcoming future. That can help the continuous improvement. The data-driven nature of adaptive learning means that the system itself can improve over time. As more data is collected, the algorithm become better at predicting the student needs and doing the learning experience, leading to more effective educational outcomes. Now let's move towards the types of adaptive learning. While we're talking about the different kind of types of adaptive learning, we do have the educational games and apps, which helps us to doing the such kind of things which we already discussed, and also the intelligent tutoring systems, and the most importantly, the learning management system. While we're talking about the intelligent tutoring system, that is basically these are the computer systems that provide immediate and personalized instruction or feedback to learners without human interaction. They simulate the one-on-one guides provided by the human tutor. The features related to the intelligent tutoring systems or the real-time personalized instruction and feedback, dynamic adaptation of content based on the student responses, simulations and the problem-solving exercises are included. So these all things are included in the intelligent tutoring system, and it's work with the different kind of simulation, interactive simulations, includes adaptive simulation exercises, the dynamic content adjustment, the real-time feedback, the personalized instructions. These all features which is needed to be facilitate the student. Okay, I had to have a one quick video, and then this is basically a demo to make you more understandable about the adaptive learning. If still you are struggling to figure out what actually the adaptive learning, here is a one clear demo. You will get the more idea about this, and the further we will explore it more.
Have you ever wondered how technology can enhance education for students with autism? Welcome to a world where education is not a one-size-fits-all model, but a diverse landscape tailored to meet the unique needs of every learner. Here, adaptive learning tools are the game changers, providing personalized, interactive, and engaging educational experiences. These tools are not just high-tech gadgets, but powerful allies in promoting understanding, fostering independence, and unlocking potential. Today, we'll explore how these groundbreaking tools are transforming education for students with autism. Interactive apps. Tailored to adapt to individual preferences and paces, these apps redefine learning. They cover a multitude of subjects and cater to various learning styles, making education engaging and accessible for every learner. Next up, we have visual schedules. These tools provide structure and predictability, aiding students in managing their daily routines and tasks. Displayed on tablets or boards, they offer clarity and support, enhancing a student's independence. Then we have augmented reality or AR tools. These tools transform abstract concepts into captivating adventures. They make learning tangible, engaging students with multisensory experiences and revolutionizing the way they grasp complex ideas. Let's not forget sensory-friendly materials. From textured aids to fidget toys, these materials create comfortable learning environments. They are perfect for students who benefit from tactile experiences, enhancing both engagement and focus. Wearable devices are also a game changer. They provide real-time support for communication, social interaction, and emotional regulation. These devices empower students by helping them understand emotions, social cues, and foster meaningful interactions. Communication apps are another fantastic tool. Designed for nonverbal or minimally verbal students, these apps offer visual supports, picture exchanges, and voice output aids. They enable effective communication and self-expression. Next, we have adaptive learning platforms. These are AI-driven platforms that tailor content to each student's needs. With personalized learning experiences, they adapt to abilities and foster inclusive education. Social skills training programs are also highly valuable. These interactive programs enrich social skills. From recognizing emotions to navigating social situations, these programs empower students in their social journey. Then there are AAC devices, ranging from simple communication boards to advanced speech generating devices. These tools empower students to express themselves effectively. Last but not least, we have behavioral tracking and management tools. These provide insights and strategies for positive reinforcement. They assist educators and caregivers in understanding behavioral patterns and implementing effective support. These adaptive learning tools are revolutionizing education, fostering inclusion, and empowering every learner. They are the future, transforming the way we educate and unlocking potential for students with autism. Together, let's create a brighter future, where every student's potential is recognized and nurtured. These adaptive learning tools are revolutionizing education, fostering inclusion, and empowering every learner. Their role is pivotal in creating an environment where every student, regardless of their abilities, can thrive. These tools are not just about making learning accessible, they're about unlocking potential, sparking curiosity, and encouraging independence in students with autism. So let's embrace this innovation. Let's champion these tools and the remarkable changes they bring. Join us in embracing innovation and unlocking potential for students